Let's start by creating our first S&T. A strategy and tactic tree is simply a method for defining and focusing our attention on the hierarchy of the critical changes we believe are necessary and sufficient to achieve a specific goal. Once the structure is complete, we then define each of the changes or blocks within an S&T further by defining its what for, how to, and why. You can create a new S&T by clicking on the Create S&T Tree button. You will be prompted to give your S&T a name, and then you can add a title for the top level box or node, which represents the goal you or your organization is trying to reach. You can then begin by adding children. Child nodes are used to define the necessary conditions to reach the higher level objective. Each of these represent a change, and their implementation priority is always left to right. In order to add the details of the what, how, and why for each change, double-click that node to modify its details. Step 1 is to ask what are you trying to achieve. This is the strategy or change objective. Step 2 is to ask how will you do it. This is the tactic or policy or process change. And step 3, you answer the 3 whys related to the change. First why this change is necessary. Second why this change is difficult but possible. Third why this level of detail might not be sufficient to ensure successful implementation. You can also attach or hyperlink files to specific change details to help explain the change to readers or viewers. You continue with adding nodes to your S&T until you and your team are satisfied that you've captured all the important changes and their implementation sequence needed to achieve the top-level goal. You can now view good examples of generic S&Ts within the Goldratt and Community S&T library, and can even drag and drop blocks from these into your own S&T and customize them for your environment.